but it's something.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. Can Kirk Chains go out there and ball out? We gonna see, man. Or will he just be Kirking out? We don't know. We gotta put some expectations on it. Coming off the Achilles tear, I mean, some people were saying like Kirk. How many playoff wins does Kirk have?
One.
One.
No. 0. No, one.
One. He got one with
He
Washington.
won. No. Not in Washington. He won in Minnesota.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I guess
Giants?
it was that Saints game when dude.
That wasn't him as the quarterback.
No. He got one after that though. He got one victory. Trust me.
You sure?
I'm positive.
He go another quarterback making all this money, and I got no playoff wins now. You better
because in this division, there's only one playoff win. It's Kirk Cousins. No, 3. Sorry, it's Kirk Cousins got 1. Baker got 2. Derek got 0, and Bryce got 0. Kirk got 1. I think it was the Saints.
You do got one.
Saints or Seahawks. One of those two.
It was the Saints. It was in Minnesota.
And I remember that game.
2020. You know what? I think that was the game they won, and didn't they have to go play Philly? No, Philly made the playoffs in 2020.
No, that was 2018. Don't give that much credit. That was a long time ago. That was 2018.
Yeah.
We in the after they won.
Hey, look,
I know y'all. I was in the 90s when we won. I know.
I mean, all of us up here can say the same thing, Joe. Like you saying like
you're right.
Last time all of us saw a Super Bowl win was in the 90s.
So in that case, we didn't say neighborhood. We all in poverty. Y'all just look good. Y'all got food stamps and all that stuff. We ain't got no food stamps. They got Section 8 housing. It look nice. I had to get out the mud. That's how we look terrible. We
ain't got food stamps. We middle class. What you talking about? We ain't food.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
We got enough money. We make a good $5,000 a month. It ain't a lot, but it's a little something.
You know what? You know what?
They got a new car though. We still kicking with that old F-150.
You know what it is? We in a apartment.
I got 2024 though. I got 2021. I ain't got 2024. I got 2021.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I don't know what I can see off my window. In the same
hey, let's do it like this. We all live in the same neighborhood. We go to the same schools. But you know, the house size may be we might have a yard. Some people got front yard and backyard. You know what I mean?
I know. We got the buzz, but I actually got a car. I got you.
Some of us got a balcony and a porch. You know.
Yeah, exactly. They got a yard. I'm in an apartment. You feel me? I got you. So
and then our good friends.
Our good friends.
I don't know about that. See, look, there you go. Keep trying to lead in. Everybody try to lead in the neighborhood. It get ugly for them.
Exactly.
Man, it was like 10 years ago.
I'm doing fine in the NBA. I left and never looked back. Well, I actually went back last year.
Exactly.
I'm about to say what you talking about.
All right, let's go.
Let's talk about these expectations for Kirk Cousins. Man, it was a good one though. I like what we got going on here, you know, because the one guy that's laughing, it took them a while. They were like the Jeffersons. But
I know.
Expectations. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Chains. He got so many names, man. 6 chains. I don't know. That's where your done son was born. But shout out to you, Kirk. Dave, what's your expectations for Kirk this season?
All right. So like I did last time, I'm gonna announce the projections I saw from ESPN. So ESPN projection says that he's going to throw for almost 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 117 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's what.
Hold on. Say it one more time. All right.
117.
So I'm gonna say the exact yards: 3,993 yards.
Yeah.
25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 117 rush yards, and 2 touchdowns.
They got a percentage on there?
No, I didn't see the percentage.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
I asked you that last time. I'm tripping. I keep asking the same question.
I know. But here's my prediction for Kirk Cousins, because if you look at what he's done with his receivers, especially when he was in Minnesota, the targets went up every single year for Justin Jefferson. Drake London is going to be his Justin Jefferson. I'm predicting that Drake London is going to have 1,200 yards this year. I think he's going to have a 1,200-yard season, and he's going to have about 85 catches, 8 touchdowns. That's what I'm projecting for Drake London. I think with that, along with Bijan and Darnell Mooney and Kyle Pitts, also having about good 800 yards between those two. Both of them to get about 850 yards. I think Kirk Cousins is going to throw for 4,500 yards. I think he's going to break the record where not break the record, but break a record. And he's going to have his 8th 4,000-yard season, which is going to put him in top 5 in NFL history for 4,000-yard seasons. I think he's going to throw for 30 touchdowns, and I'm going to say 12 interceptions. This is what I'm expecting from Kirk Cousins this year. I don't care about the rushing yards. That's it's Kirk Cousins. He's not a runner, so I don't care about that. But I think he's going to throw for 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
Man, let me ask you a question. Is this something similar to that bold prediction like I heard about Mitchell Trubisky? You think you're going to have more rushing touchdowns than Jaden? I'm joking, yeah.
Heck no.
I mean, those numbers are kind of right on par for what he did, for what he was doing in Minnesota, right? I mean, technically, in 2022, he threw for 45. He had 29 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. So that's like on par with Kirk Cousins and a great wide receiver. You know, some would say one of the best, or some would say the best wide receiver in the league. So you got Justin Jefferson doing stuff like that. You go down here with Drake London with a great running game. I remember Kirk Cousins when Dalvin Cook was looking good. That Vikings offense was nice when he had weapons around him. So, again, I like what Kev said there about them. Just if they use Bijan perfectly, then Kirk Cousins is going to have a good year. That's going to be his safety blanket right there.
Yeah.
Expectations, of course, he's going to finish the season out. I think this might kind of boil over into somewhat of a bold prediction, but I think if Kirk show out the way I think he's going to show out, he might be top 3 MVP voting the way this season might go. And Kirk might put a little respect on his name. You know what I mean? I ain't saying he's going to win all pro like my quarterback, but I'm saying he could be close to it. So I think Kirk going to take this Falcons offense to another level, and we actually going to see some of the talents that's been slept on down there. Outside, everybody know about Bijan, but I think this is going to be a big year for Kirk and Kyle along with Drake. Joe?
Okay. I'm kind of leaning towards Kevin a little bit. I got Kirk Cousins throwing for 4,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. All right.
That's pretty much up there where I have my numbers at, pretty much. Just 300 yards over.
Yeah, so I think that Kyle Pitts will benefit more from Kirk Cousins than Drake London will. People forget Kyle Pitts rookie year, he had over 1,000 yards. And then it just tanked ever since. And Kyle Pitts' bugaboo is he don't score touchdowns. I mean, we talking about a career of 6 touchdowns in 3 years. You know, when he had those 1,100 yards that rookie year, he had 1 touchdown. You know, I know some people blame Matt Ryan, but I'm not. We're not going to talk about that. But when Matt Ryan left, he stays going touchdown. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about Kirk Cousins. All right, so Kirk Cousins, I expect him to play well, you know, but I do think, as far as his touchdown, I got 30. I think Bijan will have a lot of touchdowns this year. We talking about receiving / rushing. I think Bijan's gonna have a big year too in the passing game and the running game. I think they will run the ball. I think there will be games that Kirk Cousins is gonna have to like win them. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to throw heavy, you know. And the reason why, like, I just think Kyle Pitts and Drake London will unleash this year, but I think really it's gonna be a Kyle Pitts year. I think Kyle Pitts is gonna really show his ability because Kyle Pitts is a receiver at tight end. Let's be real. So 4,800 yards, 30 touchdowns. Huh?
He Darren Waller without the rap career. Potentially.
Or a singing career. Which one are you doing? Like, it's like, I mean, I
that's what happened when you play a year with Danny Downs. But go ahead, Joe.
I know. Year with Danny Downs, breakup. Dang, you ain't going to do it.
Malik Neighbors, look out.
You know, 1,400 yards, 30 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 67% completion percentage.
So can I tell you the projections for all the star players in this offense that I saw? So they're projecting. I even got Michael Penix's projections. So they're projecting he'll throw for 472 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 picks, and 15 rushing yards. I guess they're saying he's going to play within the last 2 games or something like that. I don't know.
In the preseason
of the season.
What?
Okay. I don't know.
I know they're playing like right now.
Bijan is projected to have 213 carries, 956 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, 65 catches, 570 yards, 4 touchdowns, which is a total of 1,626 yards and 11 touchdowns.
He gonna be there also Eckler. But
Yeah.
hold on, how many rushing yards?
956.
Which Austin
My
you talking
God.
about?
He might get 1,000.
Yeah, I was thinking
I think so
1,000 too.
though. I think
Drake
so.
London. Drake London is projected 84 catches, 1,033 yards, 7 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney 56 catches, 818 yards, 6 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts 60 catches, 830 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Let's get it.
Well,
the best
you
part.
know, going
think-
off of those projections.
I think all those numbers are going to be up from what they project.
Mm.
But we gonna see because we gotta pick the schedule now.
Mm-hmm.
Because yesterday was a little